clearance light is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and it is amber in color. My side panel is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. There are no cuts or holes or bulges to indicate a shifted load all the way down. My frame is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. No illegal drill holes or welds. My DOT tape all the way down the side is present. My apron, which is also part of coupling, is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. There are no illegal drill holes or welds. My kingpin is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My front section and cross members, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. No illegal drill holes or welds. My landing gear, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My landing gear crank handle is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. And it is securely latched in the landing gear cradle, which is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My sand shoe is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My center section of cross members are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no illegal drill holes or welds. My turn signal and four-way flasher is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. And if it is on when the lights are on, it is also a marker light. It is amber in color. The wires are securely mounted at both ends. No wears, tears, or frays. No cuts and no signs of corrosion. And they are not exposed. My hoses, the airline brake air hoses, are no less than 18 inches from the ground. They're securely mounted at both ends. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no signs of leaks. My ABS wire is securely mounted at both ends. No wears, tears, or frays. No cuts or corrosion. And it is no less than 18 inches off the ground. My sliding tandem platform is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My tandem release arm is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, and it is in the locked position. My tandem locking pins are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, and they are in the locked position. There are two on this side and two on the other side. My shock absorber are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My brake chamber hoses are securely mounted at both ends. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and no signs of leaks. My brake chambers are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no signs of leaks. Hang on. Slack adjusters and push rods are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and there's no more than 1 inch of play when the brakes are released. My airbag is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and no signs of leaks. My upper and lower airbag mounts are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My torque arm is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. It has threads and can be adjusted. On the other side is my torsion bar. It is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken. My brake drums and my brake linings are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and there is no less than 1/4 inch of friction material on the linings. My tandem tires, the inner and outer walls, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no signs of leaks. My treads, abrasions, bulges, or cuts. They are evenly worn across the axle. They are of the same size and type. They are at 100 to 110 psi, and they can be recapped up to 3 times.
This thing, do you have to mention that tandem
release arm? Yes, sir.
Hey bro, I got this on video from here.
There is no gap between the tires and the rims that would indicate low air pressure or a flat tire. The rims are securely mounted, not cracked, not missing hardware, no illegal drill holes or welds. The valve stem, valve cap, securely mounted, not cracked, not missing hardware, and the cap is hand tight. The lug nuts are not missing any hardware. No illegal drill holes or welds. My mud flap is not worn, torn, or frayed. No signs of dry rot. And it is no more than 6 to 8 inches from the ground, and there is at least 3 inches of space between my tires and my mud flap, and there is also the space between my tandem tires are clear of debris. At least 3 inches. My tie chain hook is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My ABS light is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and it is amber in color. The wires are not worn, torn, or frayed, no cuts and no signs of corrosion, and they are not exposed. My marker light is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and it is red in color. I didn't say this is amber in color. Back here, my clearance lights at the top are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and they are red in color. My door rods, door handle, door latch, door cradle, and door hinges are all securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and the hinges can hold the weight of the door, which is not cracked, bent, or broken, no cuts or holes, and no bulges, which would indicate a shifted load. My tie back chains are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My left and right turn signal and four-way flashers are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and they are red in color. My brake lights, both left and right, are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and they are red in color. My license plate, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and it is registered to this trailer. My license plate light, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and it is clear or white in color. The wire, securely mounted at both ends, no wears, tears, or frays, no cuts, and no signs of corrosion, and it is not exposed. My DOT bumper, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and the DOT tape is present. Also, the bottom of the door is my DOT tape is present.
I will inspect
this side of the vehicle the same as I did that side of the vehicle.
So they require us to go all the way around, or just say that?
Nope. As soon as you come around here, as long as you got everything over there, you just say I'll do this side the same as that side.
Okay.
Same thing with this here. When you're doing the, I will inspect this axle the same way as I did this axle. You got pro and con. Pro is it's faster. You get the whole truck and trailer.
Okay.
You don't have to name everything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Okay.
So I'll inspect this one the same as I did this one. The con to that is anything you miss on this, you also miss on this.
Okay.
And if you don't do the, I'll inspect that side of the trailer the same as this side of the trailer,
Then you lose it.
then you'll miss everything. Even if you get this whole side of the truck perfect, you miss everything.
Okay.
And that's how fast you can do it.
Okay.
Kingpin is also part of coupling. It's got the engine compartment at one time, right?
It was all split up.
Oh, that one's split up too?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to do this real quick. The radiator hose is securely mounted at both ends, no breaks, holes, or cuts, no signs of leaks. My alternator is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. And it is belt driven. The belt is not worn, torn, or frayed, no signs of dry rot. And there is no more than 3/4 of an inch of play when tugged on. My alternator wires are securely mounted at both ends, no wears, tears, or frays, no cuts, and no signs of corrosion. My exhaust is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and no signs of black soot, which would indicate a leak. The rear end of my exhaust is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. And there's no signs of black soot, which would indicate a leak.
Heading down the road, they don't say in the river.
Coolant reservoir is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. It is between minimum and maximum, no signs of leaks. My caps are hand tight, they're securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My oil fill tube is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My oil dipstick is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. Check the oil out, pull it out, wipe it clean. I will then reinsert it for 5 seconds. Check it. It needs to be between minimum and maximum. If it is not, I will add 1 gallon at a time to my oil fill tube. My air compressor and air compressor governor behind the firewall is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no signs of leaks.
They're gear driven.
This is gear driven. My water pump is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no signs of leaks. And it is belt driven. My belt is not worn, torn, or frayed, no signs of dry rot, and there is no more than 3/4 inch of play when tugged on.
Do they make us reach in there for it, or?
We can just point right towards it.
Okay.
My power steering fluid reservoir is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no signs of leaks, and it is between minimum and maximum. My 2 caps are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and they are hand tight. My 2 power steering reservoir hoses are securely mounted at both ends. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no signs of leaks. My power steering pump is right back here when you follow the hose. It's securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no signs of leaks. My steering shaft and U-joints are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and there is no more than 10 degrees of play and or 2 inches of play. My U-joints are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. They are properly greased and no signs of debris. Bring this down to our gearbox. Securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, no signs of leaks. My pitman arm, drag link, upper and lower steering arms, and my tie rod are all securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. I have 3 castle pins and cotter nut. Castle pins and cotter pins and castle nuts. Securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. There's a set of 3 on this side. There's 1 set on the other side. My shock absorber, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. No signs of leaks. My upper and lower shock absorber mounts are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My leaf springs are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. They have not shifted, and there is no more than 1/4 inch of damage. If there was, I will take myself out of service. My front and rear leaf spring mounts, which is right there, are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My shackle is securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. My brake chamber, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and no signs of leaks. My brake chamber hose is securely mounted at both ends. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no signs of leaks. My ABS wire is securely mounted at both ends. Not worn, torn, or frayed, no signs of cuts or corrosion. My slack adjuster and push rod are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and no more than 1 inch of play when the brakes are released. My brake drum and brake lining are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and there is no less than 1/4 inch of friction material. My steer tire, inner and outer wheels, abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no signs of leaks. My tread, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, it is evenly worn across the axle. There is no less than 30 seconds of tread. It is the same size and type across the axle. It is between 100 and 110 psi. It cannot be recapped. Between my tire and my rim, there is no gap to indicate a low air pressure or a flat tire. valve cap are securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware, and the cap is hand tight. My lug nuts are all present, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not missing any hardware. There are no shiny threads or rust streaks to indicate a loose lug nut. My hub seal, securely mounted, not cracked, bent, or broken, not